Hi everyone, it's Sarah, pediatric physical therapist. I'm here today with my helper, Henry, to help me go over some tips and tricks to get your kiddo to learn how to jump. Now, jumping up is one of the last skills that our kids learn coming after walking, climbing, going up and down stairs. Jumping is one of the last big major milestones, and it's a tough one because it asks us to use our muscles at the same time, but in different ways. So some muscles are lengthening while others are shortening, and it's a lot to coordinate. I also want to say that the progression of jumping happens like this: jumping up, jumping forward, and then the last one is jumping down. So like down from the last step. So don't start with jumping down because that's not the easiest. We're going to start with jumping up, and here's some easy ways to do it. So take it away. It helps to start out on an uneven surface or a surface with some pliability. So a trampoline that's going to have some give. If you're the type of parent that's okay with your kiddo jumping on the bed, perfect. And you can jump on the bed or put a crib mattress on the floor. And you can even say, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed," to make it more fun. And then here's another way. If you have an exercise ball, I do this. I'll sit in a chair so I'm comfortable, wedge the ball between my knees. Now Henry's gonna go easy on me because I usually do this with littler kids. Go ahead up, and little bounces on the ball. Little bounces. Woo! And that makes it fun. Okay, so that's one way to work on jumping, the uneven, pliable surface with some give. Another way is to use visual cues. So you can use colored pieces of paper. I use these dots that have different colors, but I do find that a visual cue on the floor really helps kids to orient and to prepare themselves for a good takeoff. Okay, so I would put these on the floor so you can see. Okay, and what I'm going to have Henry do is stand on a marker. So he's going to stand on the orange dot. Can you see the blue one? Technical difficulty, technical difficulty. Okay. Now we can see. Okay. So you're standing on the orange dot, and before he takes off to go onto the green dot, I'm going to have him bend his knees, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. And just that simple counting is going to make sure that he bends his knees, his feet are planted and solid on the floor, and he's ready. Versus just saying, "Jump," and the kids do this. Start with a nice stable base. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So that's a big help. All right, the last thing is this. So jumping is about getting off the ground, but it's also about landing. And so sometimes it helps to learn the land even before you've learned the takeoff. And here's how I do it. Again, usually with littler kids. I'm going to throw Henry up in the air, and midair I'm going to let go so that he learns how to land. And he learns that, oh, I need some spring in my step in order to pull off a jump. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna hold him around his waist, and we're roughing around, and then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And he landed on his feet. Now he's realizing, oh, I have to hold my core tight. I have to land on 2 feet. This is part of it. I thought I just went up in the air. This is part of it too, and this is a good way to practice. Let's do it one more time. Ready, set, look out! Whee! Good. Okay, so those are some 3 tips to tackle jumping. Like I said, it's usually one of the last things, and for good reason. So hopefully these tips help you out. Have a great day.
Like and subscribe, hit notifications so you'll be notified when we get another video.
Yep. Bye, everyone.